Well, good evening. Welcome back to a featured match, our nighttime cap match here on this beautiful Sunday evening, the 20th day of November. It is live football action right here at the Raymond E. Gishard Technical Center. The President's Cup 2022. This tournament runs until the 18th of December, and the grand prize winner will pick up a check of $10,000. This evening, our match sees the attackers, new look attackers. They've gotten quite a number of signings. Attackers versus the Lymers FC. Lymers FC did perform very well in the preliminary stages of the league, and they one of the up and coming young teams as well, and they will be looking to do a number right here on the Attackers FC. As I mentioned earlier, Attackers FC is seeing the likes of Roscoe moving there from Salsa Ballers, Spartans, and the likes of the veteran player there. Attackers playing for Attackers will be Keon Lee. Played for Roaring Lions for the most part of his footballing career, so to speak, has made the change and has joined what he will consider his village team, the Attackers. And so we're certainly looking forward to see what these two teams are going to bring to this table here, as I welcome back to the microphone John Millington. Millie, this is going to be, well, we hope that it will be a really good encounter here this evening, and that the spectators that are here, good contingent of spectators here as well. I must send a big shout out to the man Mike. There, Mike has been one of our ardent supporters of football here in the Rainbow City, Anguilla. And we're just about getting ready to start. The referee this evening is Mr. Albert Burton, senior referee. He's assisted by Kevon Harley to the touchline close to us here. And on the other side, I think that is the man Action Jackson. So good team, good officiating team. We hopefully look to see some good football, Millie.
Yes, indeed. And not short of a player is there. It's the man himself. We call him Gaza in these parts, Tony, and he has also joined the attacking force, and so no doubt this is going to be a good one. All right, here we go. Ball kicked by Attackers. Attackers with the ball. Gaza, the man. Coming down on the right flank. Here he goes. Speed. Oh, that's a good pass.
As you mentioned Gaza, we know he had an accident that really took him out of football for some time. Whether we will see any effects of that here this evening, we'll wait and see. But so far, first touch looking sharp.
Looking very sharp. Looking very fit. And the goalkeepers are two of the best in the competition, Tony. And so we are going to have good football here this evening. Two good teams, the teams include their keepers, and we are expecting good football. There is missing out on that one, but checking back, really ensuring that Romney doesn't get the best of him.
Yes, and so the team sheet reads for Lymers FC, number 15, Simon Anthony, number 1 goal, Daniel Bailey, number 27, Noah Bracha, number 29, Sido Bracha, Kenya Brown, he's on the bench, Ricardo Akati wears the number 2 shirt, number 12 is Amoni Gums, number 5 is Kelvin Ryan Liddy, Colin, number 8, Sterling Mejia Fleming. And the number 10 shirt is Carlos Richardson. Number 4, Reuven Richardson. Good to see Reuven. He's been stalwart for the Kicks United. And number 7, Jan Romney. So pretty good starting lineup there for the Lymers FC, Millie.
And we haven't seen Richardson. Richardson has not started. So they have pace on the bench still. They still have Richardson on the bench. And so a good-looking outfit is Lymers. And so for the attackers, we have a Beard, that's Hakim Beard, number 6. As we watch the man John with the ball, gives it to Beard. Beard dispossess. It is speed here. It is speed. It is speed. And dispossess there is Amoni Gums. And to run through the lineup, number 6 is Hakim Beard. Number 1, Randy Gomez in goal. Number 9, that's Sean Isaac, that's Gaza. Number 20, Ricardo John. Number 3 is Keon Lee. Number 23 is Hassan Mason. Number 26 is Joel Orasco. Number 19, Kiroy Reed. Number 7 is Kadeem Riley. Number 8 is Rashim Thompson. And number 5 is Tariq Sampson. Here comes, and that's the Lymers, dispossess. Riley, Beard. Beard looks for, finds John. Good footwork there by Reed. Puts the throw, but oh, that's a hard shot. John with the ball on the edge of the 18. John, still John. We know how he loves the dive.
What the Lymers defenders would certainly need to do is to just keep an eye, not looking at the body of John, but to be looking at the ball as well. I don't think they looked at the ball. They looked at the ball as much as they need to. He's going to shimmy, he's going to dimmy, but as long as the ball stays firm, then they will be okay. It's nice to see the addition of Junior and Reuven is more so predominantly a defensive midfield player, yes. And he will bring some stability there too in defense there for the Lymers. Colin is going to be pushed further upfield, and so good structure set up there by Coach Sauer.
Yes, what can you tell me about Kiroy Reed?
Kiroy Reed,
number 19 for attackers. Here is Money Gums dispossessed, couldn't control. Whoa, opportunity there.
Certainly an opportunity there going to begin. Good move there by that
Junior.
Oh, good move there by Junior.
Isaac. Ball to Riley. Isaac. We'll not get on to that one. Bradshaw clears. Lily leading. Keeper will that one very easily.
Certainly would have liked to see the Pumpy a part of this lineup as well, because he's very speedy.
Rascal clears. Bed. Riley looks for Reed, but he finds Sampson. Back to Riley. Isaac. John looks for Isaac, can't find Isaac. Carlos will clear. Find Romney to the speedy. Oh, this could be trouble! This could be trouble! Oh, my, Tony! Going a beg in there.
Well, I think Amoni Gums just take too long to shoot the ball, allowing the goalkeeper to recover, but good effort there, and that could have been goal number 1.
Amoni Gums taking too long, and in the end, the keeper was able to track back and clear. Amoni Gums is very speedy. Reed. Lee. Reed can't keep it in.
Well, Millie just was getting a call there, and we are going far with our coverage here. And I would just like to give a shout out there to Pablo Jesus Baldado from Argentina, who is looking at us. Balado, good to have you on the live stream, Pablo. And I do hope that you are really enjoying this encounter here this evening. And I'm certainly sure that you'll be looking forward to Argentina in the World Cup as well, as the Lymers are really on the attack here. Really
Amoni comes again. Dispossessed. Mason is going to come away with the ball. Mason, a long-term servant for the Enforcers, but made the change last time around when Enforcers bow out. John finds Kianli. Kianli finds Beard. Beard. Too heavy a touch.
Well, we haven't seen a lot of position over here in the left side of defense there for Lee. The player's been concentrated more over on the right side.
Oh, here is Romney. Jan Romney shoots from far. That one is not going to touch trouble Gomez at all. But so far, it is Lymers who have had the better of the exchange when it comes on shot on goal towards going toward in the attacking towards, one should say.
As they're playing to the plan that the coach saw there, and Richard has started out here. Really, the name players are certainly on the team sheets of the attackers, but the Lymers certainly not making light work of this encounter as well.
Lee finds John. John finds Riley. Riley holds it up. Riley's wrestled off the ball by Liddy. It's right in front of the referee. Button is going to have none of that. A long ball to Sean Isaac. Isaac picks it up. Isaac looks for John. Cleared. Oh, just to Wiley. And that was the Beard. Still Isaac cleared out corner.
And that's one of the things the Lymers will need to look at. I think they are allowing Sean Isaac Gaza lots of space, and he could be dangerous if given that amount of time and space on the ball as well. So the person who's playing midfield on that side would certainly need to be tracking back the player, the defender over on that side as well. Will not need to be looking at the ball alone, but be able to see where he can see the man on the ball as well.
Oh, this one is in the air and cleared out for another corner. What they are looking at, what the danger is that John is playing in a role that he's coming from the left-hand side and cutting into the middle. And the service is coming from way over from Sean Isaac. And so while they are looking at John, the danger man is Isaac.
Yes, well, corner there. We know most of our goalkeepers here are not real good handlers of the ball from that high ball coming over and almost making light work of it.
Not a corner.
Opportunity there again. That's just too open there, too wide open there. Players are not looking around to see who's about and around about them here this evening. And so, good period here for the Attackers FC.
Yes, 3 corners in a space of just over a minute. We are into the 13th minute of play. It's 0-0. Could have so easily been 1 or 2-0. Corner taken. Heads going up. Ball into the back of the net. Riley scores, and that is Reed. Kenry Reed scores in the 13th minute of play. Reed has broken the deadlock.
Yes, and again, that goalkeeper, the Bailey in goal, is at sea with it must be horrors for him for that ball coming over at all, not challenging, not going to punch, not using the height advantage that he has in using his fist to punch the ball. He's just letting the ball floats over, and it's danger because none of the players there for Lymers are really trying to get head on ball at all.
Kiroy Reed opening his starting. It's 1-0. 1-0 in favor of the attackers.
Should be a foul.
Foul. Samson is ensuring that the free kick isn't taken quickly.
But Bailey would certainly have to work on his technique for those high floating ball. He's a national goalkeeper. I would have seen him in the match playing for the national team as well, and don't handle those balls as well as he should. Not going towards the ball to punch at all, just letting it drops over, and that is causing havoc. The defenders themselves, they are not going to get head on the ball as well.
Beard. Samson. Samson looks for Beard. Beard puts it through, looking for John, but Etcher was there. Good control, level ahead there, sends it back home.
Number 2 needs to get wide. He's too far in.
Romney. Oh, missing. Coming out there and avoiding that tackler where he's captain.
Roscoe is one of those iffy defenders.
Very
He's tall, and he doesn't look as assured as you would want to have a central defender at all.
One goal to nil in favor of the attackers. Ball in. Gomez takes. Gomez really have some ups. He gets up very, very high to collect his ball.
So we need to be aware that Kiroy Reed is a transfer from Fraser's Whip FC in Jamaica. So we are global with our commentary, international, far and wide, and got a number of our players as well. We've seen the likes of Roscoe, John, Riley, a lot of those players come from Trinidad.
Again, as he was saying, this one is put out by Roscoe. It's going to be a throw into Lymers FC. Leading. True taken. Heads going up. Oh, a bit of indecision there between Mason and the keeper. misunderstanding there, but in the end, cleared out. Another throw to Lymers, big throw. Corner. If you're just joining us, we must remind you, this is the President Cup coming to you live from Angola, right here in the valley.
And again, Pablo, we just want to say thank you, and we appreciate the fact that you are enjoying the match as well. And yeah, we will want to see Argentina do well. Lionel Messi's last World Cup.
Isaac puts the ball forward. Carlos is there, but he's going to get beaten. Oh. Ball drilled forward. John picks it up and scores. Chips it over. John makes it 2-0 in the 19th minute of play. Makes it easy. Looked very easy. 2-0. Attackers.
And again, the defensive shape for the Lymers FC, who's playing over here on wearing the number 2 shirt. The number 2 shirt for Lymers FC. Trying to look at the team sheet here. Ricardo Carty. He's defending very poorly. He's not aware of his surrounding at all. That ball came from some 40 yards, 50 yards distance. John was all alone, all by himself, and it was just easy work.
Light work made there off. The ball was long, the keeper was coming, but he was indecisive when he initially made the decision to come, and when he finally did, John got to the ball before him and just lobbed it very cool under pressure, lobbed it over the top and into the back of the net. 2-0.
So large and in charge here is the Attackers FC, New Look Attackers, and they're certainly looking to do a number here on the Lymers FC. And so far, there are 2-0. We are just into the 21st minute of play, and we may see more here this evening, Millie.
Yes. I'm not looking for less than 5 goals in this game. Either way, I'm not looking for less than 5 goals in this game, Tony. Here is the attackers again. Drills one from far. Straight to the keeper. Rascal. Gomez. Rashim Thompson.
Well, it's a very potent team, the Attackers, when you can have the likes of Chadwick, Samuels, one of the prolific goal scorers for Attackers, and the bench. Says a lot, and but the Lymers certainly will definitely have their work cut out. I am thinking that the position for Colin needs to be adjusted because they are getting overrun in the midfield division so far, Millie. And
oh, that's a foul. Yes, that's a foul.
Yes. They will certainly have to shift around the midfield. I'll put the likes of you need somebody with some energy. Well, we have Junior. Ruven is usually one of those sitting players there, sitting at the front of the defense. But then you'll want to have a more motorized, mobile player there with the like of Colin to at least challenge and to disrupt the play as opposed to be just waiting for a link. You get what I'm saying?
Yes. A good foot in there by Cardo Carty. Sure. Reed to Lee, Lee to Riley. That's Beard rather. Mason. Isaac. Long searching ball to John. Can't find John. Isaac again. Dispossess Colin. Colin drills it over the top for Junior to run on to, but Thompson is fast. Thompson is going to outrun him there. Thompson puts it, and it goes out, and it's a goal kick, says the referee.
So you need because what is happening is that the attackers players, they got a quarter of ball handlers, the likes of Samson, Beard and Riley. So the more opportunity and the more time you give them on the ball, they'll certainly make it work for them. And then you have the smart movement in between the seams for John, who tends to be quite clever in where he wants to be and where he wants to receive the ball. Here's an opportunity.
Offside has been flagged a long time ago. The offside flag went up a long time ago. And that's what John is saying to the referee, that the offside flag was up. And so the player is back to his feet. Offside.
Harley's like a flagpole.
He's not moving.
Harley's certainly like a flagpole there. Maybe he'll take it down. No.
What happened? There was no communication between the referee and himself. And so Burton blew the whistle for what apparently was an infringement in the box, but indeed it was an offside.
But I think what Burton did actually saw is that he probably saw the call out of the corner of his eyes, and so he acknowledged.
Foul. And then if you see the responsible, the difference between, if you see the difference between these teams, one you will see a foul took place and the player immediately went, and I'm sorry about that, and play goes on.
Experience and seniority. So
realizing that we are playing a contact sport indeed. Free kick. Bradshaw. Head goes up. Oh, misdirected. Misdirected header there.
Romney had an opportunity there, and as usual, Gomez always exploiting his acrobatics, stunts. Everything he does is stylish with some flair of
Bed. Reed. Ball in. Ball in. Oh, he steps on it. John is there. Brilliant keeping.
That's a good save there from Bailey. Must give him credit for that. But again,
John goes down. And I want John to understand, loud and clear, Tony, that the closest beach to here is Crocus Bay.
Well, when defender starts to play him smart, then he will realize, well, this is not going to work. I think what he does is he outfoxes a lot of the defenders here for the most part, and commits, because some of the penalties I would have seen him being able to effect has.
This is a good searching ball for Sean Isaac, who's fast. Shot comes in. Good save. That was a good save there, because Isaac did point. He was on the run, but he really got a boot onto it.
Yes.
Junior looks for, sends Amani running. Amani's gonna score. Amani Gums gets Lymers on the score sheet. 2-1. Lymers are back in this game. They're back into the conversation, Tony.
That I will track that down to Junior there, the number 15 player there for the Lymers FC. Really good decision making there by Junior. He was the one who did all the work and just laid that one. It's almost like I was looking at it was an international player in Junior there, but really laying it on the plate there. And to credit Amoni Gums as well, really composing himself and finishing that one stylishly. And the game on here, Millie.
Game on. You know, Amoni Gums, I was disappointed in some, decisions that I saw him made in the inter-secondary school, inter-house competition. And I was saying at this level, Amoni Gums should be scoring no less than 4 or 5 goals. And it is the reason, because I've seen him at this level and what he can do. And that's the class of the man. That's the class of the man. And indeed, putting Lymers back into this conversation.
Yes. So really, that was really a well-weighted, well-laid pass there on the table, splitting the defenders there in between Mason and Roscoe there, and really laying it on the plate for Amoni Gums to really get the opening goal here for the Lymers and to really be back in things for in this match. But his attackers on the attack. Well, not on the same page. I don't understand that pass at all, but the player was on the side of him and it backfield right from where he came from. So we're into the 36th minute of play. Here's Samuel shielding and shielding well.
Amoni again. Amoni Gums again. Oh, Rasco clears that one. Amoni is bigger than him. Rasco, good work. Kian Lee. Keeper can clear. Rasco controls well. John turns. Drops it for Beard. Beard who drops it. That's a good searching ball for Reed. Oh, just on the outside and Reed. Spinning and turning. Doesn't control. And it goes out for a throw to Lymers FC.
Good evening to Brian from Ireland, sorry. And watching our live feed, and all those who are at the moment on the live. Well, there's a bit of stiff play there.
Sure to Attackers. Samson. John. Reed. $10,000 per pocket. That's what they are playing for, the President Cup. The President's Cup. Winner takes all. Oh, that's a good ball. Samson! Lee, overlapping. Ball goes across. Isaac is there. John. And now Lymers can breathe a little easier, but only for a few seconds because the ball is back into the 18.
Yes, and Colin really has to be doing a lot of work, a lot of running.
So goes.
And has to be doing a lot of reading of the play. Just now the play was played to the back of him, so he has to be a lot more smarter in where he's sending the man. And I think the players at the back for Lymers as well need to be talking a lot more. I don't think they're giving instructions as they ought to be doing. They say, well, okay, send him right, send him left, close out. Those conversations goes a pretty long way in really how you would want to set up your defense.
Reed. Samson. Oh, nice work there. Good reading there by Samuel. Samuel drops it to Romney. Back to Samuel. Rascal cuts it out well. Throwing.
All he had to do was just lift that over the chest leg of Rascal, and he would have been
clear.
in.
Gone clear.
Yeah. Rascal is one of those defenders that he always operates as if he's going to give you a chance. I don't know if it's his height and the ungainliness of how he operates, but looks as though he's playing on ice.
Loves the skates.
Skates.
Loves to go to ground. Throw a big 1-2 by a lady into the 18. John controls. John has speed under his foot. John. That's a heavy touch, but can Lee is fast. Lee. Ball across. John is at the top of the 18 and dispossessed well. Good by moving there. It's going to be a throw to Lymers. And yes, Samuel didn't take a little to that one. It was an unnecessarily push after the ball would have gone out of touch. Just to get into the head of Samuel. It's a big ball. That's a big ball. And good head by Mason.
So you see, the Lymers need to get more players just about in that 15-meter attacking area there.
And the difficulty is that they have to be defending so constantly, and so because of that, they can't push the players forward as they would like to.
Best form of attack.
Best form of defense is attacking. Yes.
Trust me.
Ball across to Carty. Carty, handball.
It's just not
Casual, very casual is Carty this evening. Reed. It's Carty to contend with. Gets around Carty. That's a
ambitious shot, overzealous there.
Well.
So it's got a nice crowd in, looking and enjoying this match. That's not an infringement. They're pushing the back, but
Lee holds it up, sends it wide for Bien. Goal kick.
so in the 38 minutes, the game has just mellowed out somewhat after those flurry of goals from the attackers. Morley Gums pulling a goal back from a really splendid pass there from Junior. And both teams are trying to watch the midfield. They'll certainly need to be in the P's and the Q's just to play smart. This is
Here comes Samson with a shot.
again, and
Very soft.
if they can just maybe get one more player forward, the Lymers, they will be in some serious business, because I am not too confident with the slowness of Mason and the unsure play of Roscoe so far. Here is he giving the ball away. Captain Samuel finds Colin. Colin chips the ball over, trying to find a Money, but Riley cut out nicely. Here is the attackers trying to advance further forward, but just pushed further back there in their defensive third. And I'm almost giving it away there again.
Harmony Gums is back into defense.
Yes. I probably would have pushed that ball back to the goalkeeper and have him, cleared upfield. But I guess going the safer route and giving away a throw, hoping that will give his team enough time to really regroup and set themselves back defensively.
What I would want to see is Harmony Gums and Richardson and up front there. This speedy Richardson.
I certainly would have liked to see Yannick in this match, because he would have caused some havoc there with these attackers, defenders, for sure.
Indeed.
And I think too, the likes of Caleb Bryan, he probably missed the trick as well, because he is one of those midfield players who has a good high motor and would have been good here for the midfield for Lymers. With the addition of the new players, I think he would have been a good mix and a good blend as well. But he has gone on to the Ducks United, and the Lymers, they're certainly forming new partnership with Reuven and Junior. We've seen some good touches so far from Junior. He was the one who assisted on the goal, and they will certainly look to build and go forward.
The corner kick to be taken by Bien. Ball across. Corner. John seemed to be showing up everywhere.
Well, we are seeing where some corner kicks has caused some serious problems for Daniel Bailey there in goal. And they can ill afford to concede again so close to halftime. Giving away the card.
Too long. Oh, brilliant save. Brilliant save.
Wow.
Brilliant save there by
And again, that comes
Bailey.
from careless play there from Carty. Just clear the ball upfield. It's just, and this is the area here because the left foot of the player there for attackers kicking the corner is taking the ball right into the 6-yard area of the Lymers. Not a good corner this time taken. They're able to break away quickly.
good work
That's
by
good
Carlos. Good work by Carlos. Puts it forward. Junior. Has Carlos. And Gomez is going to get there first.
Well, again, Junior trying to work his magic. And Gomez saying, no, I'm not going to at least hesitate this time. I'll come purposefully to clear that one into touch for a throw-in. So, but good football, good coming out of defense there. The Lymers, Carlos really the kind of motor and engine that you would want to have on a player. His hands akimbo walking back now because he did take that ball off him all the way in defense and almost had an opportunity to melee.
Yes, he did well. Good turn there by Junior. Oh,
Yeah, just trying to be a little too fancy
yes.
there. And I see what he was trying to do, but I guess a little too anxious and ambitious.
Should take it. Lady. Looking for Amoni Gums. Amoni Gums is true again. Amoni Gums. Oh, he hits the keeper on this occasion. But Junior is there. Shot and goal. Over the top. Goal kick.
That should be goal number 2. Don't tell me Amoni did not bury it. What these players have to understand is if the higher the ball for Gomez, the more spectacular he is. So you have to go low. There's no reason at all why Amoni shouldn't have goal number 2.
That one should have been on the ground as well, Tony.
Yes.
Oh, my. And what a time to would have broken the back with 1 minute to go in this game.
Yes. Opportunity gone big in there. The halftime.
That's a free kick. Straight into the ankle.
And that's not good sportsmanship from Kian at all. Honestly. Played the player badly and then gesticulating as if to say get up. I don't think that's not good sportsmanship at all.
Indeed not. He did caught him in his ankle. And I'm surprised that that's not a card.
And Colin is not one of those players that would usually play for something of such. You could see he's really in some pain. And I think that was very poor sportsmanship and Kean Lee. As if to say, well, I haven't done anything. What are you whining about? Well, certainly.
Button calls him over.
Not good sportsmanship at all. We played him from behind and played him bad. Courtesy to say, well, you catch what I'm saying?
Yes. Spoken to there by the referee.
Guess
No
maybe just
caution.
feeling the pressure. Lee coming from the Royal Lions and playing in front of a good crowd here. I'm just saying, well, I'm tough, and that's what it is.
Really
Colin
seem
has
to
been
be
down long, yes.
in some serious pain. 2-1. 2-1 is the scoreline. And leading This doesn't look good for him. It doesn't look good for him. It doesn't look good for the Lymers. It doesn't look good for him. It doesn't look good for the Lymers.
So you're not missing any football. Play has just been held up. We've played 45 minutes. We have played past the injury time as well. Some given. Well, this game has been a really competitive game, as seen here on the Beast. It is saying a very competitive game. Certainly, very competitive game. And we are happy to bring it to your screens live from right here in Rainbow City, Anguilla, in the Caribbean, British West Indies. Raymond E. Gishard Technical Center President's Cup 2022. We kickstart the tournament yesterday with 2 matches. We have 2 zones, Zone 1 and Zone 2. And this match is a Zone 2 match between these 2 teams.
Free kick taken. Attackers coming over with the ball. John stops it. Looking for another opportunity. Shoot. Keeper. Clean it up, and this could be the last kick of this game. This could very well be the last kick of the game. Referee button. Free kick. And Tony, I think that this game is allowed to run very long.
And I don't know. Thought Albert would have blown the whistle already because it was already past almost the minute of added time, but he's been playing longer than we thought he would, so.
Free kick for the attackers. Who will it be? Don't think that they're going to drive this one. I think that they're going to go side. Do not think that they're going to drive this ball at all.
What's the hold up?
The hold up was because the ball was moved. The referee would have counted his 10 yards. And the ball was moved towards the wall. And so the referee is pushing the ball back.
Can he blow the whistle and call the game right at behalf?
Yes.
This is just.
Well, the substitution, the man is looking to come in for. That's Grant. He's making his way on the field for Lee. Has been put out of the game by Lee.
Again, what's a keeper?
The wall.
Sorry about that. We're just a little bit too cute here. Let's get the game going, Mr. Referee. Nothing is going to be exact. Somebody will be always cheating.
Shot on goal, save. Brilliant kick, even a better save.
Yes, good save there from Bailey. Can we get the whistle now?
Whistle
Finally.
comes. Finally, the whistle comes. It's halftime. It's 2-1 in favor of the attackers. 2-1. Tony, after final words from you, we're taking you back to Master Control.
Keenly contested game here, and we are thankful that we can bring it to you. Could have easily been 2-2, could have probably been 3-2, as the case may be, but some glorious opportunities from both sides of the divide, and at the end, 2-1 in favor of the Attackers SC. We do hope that you enjoy this coverage, and we will join you in the next next 10 minutes or so with the final moments of this game, second half. Welcome back. Good to be back for the second half of our nightcap. It's the Attackers versus the Lymers FC. We have seen so far some 3 goals been scored throughout the duration of the 45 minutes of this match. 2 to Attackers, 1 to Lymers. And this time it's the Lymers FC who will get the second half started. The ball is with Carlos, finds Junior. Junior tries to find Amoni. The ball ricochets and goes into touch for a throwing there to the Lymers FC, looking to get back on equal terms. As I say, welcome back to the commentator John Millington.
2-1 the scoreline. 2-1 in favor of the Attackers. Attackers looking to stretch the lead. Lymers looking to get back on even terms. Riley plays it through. It's intercepted there. Samuel looking for an outlet. Doesn't find one. Find Samson. Samson find Thompson. Too heavy a touch back to Samson. Ball goes into touch for a throw-in.
So Samuel has been switched and pushed inside in that space that Colin occupied. Know that Colin picked up a knock there and eventually had to be substituted just on the stroke of halftime. And we've seen a young Rashad Grant on playing in the wide area. And you certainly have the likes of, it says, Harley says up Joe. And is it overruled by Burton?
It is a throw. And you notice there, Sean Isaac immediately, medics has been called.
Yeah, because ball was kicked flushed
straight
into
his face, yes.
Yeah,
and he goes down.
That could be difficult sometimes, Football is a really cool sport to play, but at times can bring with it a little bit of pain and a little bit of bruising.
And this is the coolest thing I know about football. I will do with football, Tony. I will tell you off air why I will never kick a football again. Football is not the sport I will want to play, Tony. I had one bad experience that tells me, that type of competitive sport it's not for me. But it was good to see, Sean Isaac trying to just clear the ball around him. The ball, it was done with some power though. It was a point blank. He got hit in his face.
Yes, because Junior was trying to shepherd the ball outside for a throw, and player came from behind him and just...
You don't want to lose. These are not the two. You don't want to lose Junior. You have already lost Colin. You won't want to lose Junior here at all. That will be as a serious blow to your chances.
Yeah, definitely. So far, he has assisted on the solitary goal at the Attackers, the Lymers.
Oh, good defensive work there by Bradshaw. He has been clipped. He has been caught there by Samson. He goes down. And Junior is walking around on his own, ensuring that he regains his composure and seems ready to go back in.
Maybe just a little bit of blow in the eyes from the ball. It's
Samuel
see
down.
Samuel rolling in pain again, so I'm not...
There is one proverb that says when it rains, Tony, it pose.
But unlike Lee this time, you see Samson, really making sure that the player is okay, and it wasn't nothing.
Malicious.
Yes, I thought Lee, in Lee's part, I thought that was very, very, very bad sportsmanship displayed. Not only that you walked off and saying to the player you need to get up, but knowing that you would have played nationally with the player as well, club with the player for a number of times, and so it's not like a stranger, so to speak, to display that kind of sportsmanship. Certainly not what we would want.
See the man Tristan Richardson getting warm, and no doubt he would make his way onto the field in not too distant future. Samuel is back to his feet. Good to see. Free kick. Junior re-enters. Tussle there for the ball. Mason. It's very hard to.
He uses his size very, very well, Mason.
Yes. Moving. Looking for a knee. Shot, a long one from Junior. Way over the crossbar.
Thought that Richardson should have gone wide to Grant, as opposed to going down the center, where majority of the players were for the attackers team. But yet to see anything interesting so far in this second half.
This could be dangerous. Cleared by Carty. Good work. Grant. Ball attempted for Samuel. Not going to get it. Bed. Looks for Reed. Reed looks in an offside position. Harley was in a kind of tough position there. Hard to decide that one. 1-2 ball. Kenley finds Riley. Riley finds Beard. Beard looks up. Goes Thompson. Thompson looks for Isaac. Can't find him. Good work by Richardson. That's Carlos Richardson. Taken. Riley. Nice go. Grant. Oh. Leaves it there. That ball is true. That one is going to run long. Goal kick.
Carty there I thought should have let Grant play the ball really. And he hasn't really had a good game so far. And leave lots of open space, given quite a number of the passes away. But they're still in with a chance. They just need to just get a goal back. They had some good opportunities there. And Monigums, I'm sure, will be kicking himself to say, wow, could have had two on the night.
Could have had three, in fact.
Yes, yeah, absolutely three,
Could have had three. In the first minute of play, could have had the opening goal. Wasn't to be. Samuel puts it through. Rasco is the free kick.
Yeah, a little bit on the excessive side
Again,
of things.
Samuel goes down.
Not what you want to see at all if you
Oh,
are one
my,
of
my,
those
my.
Lymers players.
It's back to his feet. Free kick, Bradshaw. Ooh. Loses out. So good tracking back there by Carlos. Long ball. Looking for Grant. Rasco is stalled. He uses his height there. Samil is fast. Oh, Carty caught him. Carty caught him. Advantage play. Advantage play. Here is attackers. Here is John. Well, well, well. John was getting there fast. But in the end, dispossessed there again. Foul going against Samuel. Reed back to his feet.
Well, stop starting of the play, Millie. Not flowing.
Flowing as it started.
Yeah.
That's one who's going to kick. It pitch and then kick. Isaac. Couldn't get there. Couldn't get a boot on it. Throw into Lymers.
DJ Todd said this game is going to end 3-2. Is that what he said?
Yes, he said 3-2 in favor of the Lymers. Somebody said he has to say that. He has to go Lymers, otherwise he will not be letting back into Southie. Here is ball dispossessed. That looks like an offside. Oh, I think Harley was a bit slow there, but in the end it says no, it's not an offside, it's a corner kick.
Ruven looked like he picked up a knock in his back there.
Number of players for attackers in the air. About 9 players, 10 players for Lymers in the air. Ooh. Ball across. Head going up, another corner. Tony, I think when you crowd the box, the more you crowd the box, the less opportunity you get to clear the ball.
I think what happens is that what some team do in a case like this, they're looking to man mark. Way past, I always heard that old Trinidadian coach, still alive, Alvin Carneal, mark, give you specific positions. The ball can come in these areas. You mark these positions, and then you play a card as the flow of the ball. So you're not jostling. You see what's going on there? Jostling, and eventually there. So it makes it look like there's a lot of traffic and chaos inside of the area. As long as you're saying when I'm marking this zone, you pick up the players that you think that in those particular danger zones, you'll be fine. But people just get a little flustered, as we are seeing here in some of these instances.
Samuel gives it to Ryan. Looking for Junior there. Wasn't able to pick him out. Heavy touch there by Isaac, but gets it to John. John turns well. Gives it to Reed. Reed with a shot. Was that a shot or was that an attempted pass? Looks neither.
Yes.
Didn't perfect either of them.
To the 61st minute of play, still 2-1. All the goals being scored in the first half. And we're yet to see any serious threat on either of the goal keepers. But
this could be trouble. This could be trouble. This could be trouble. In the 61st minute of play, John makes it 3-1.
and I put that down on the part of the Bracha brothers. Now you have all the time in the world. Why are you booting the ball upfield directly to your opponent? Not only that, you're out of your central position as well, you're just giving the ball away. And
he gave it away. And from the time he made that attempted clearance, in my mind, it was a dangerous clearance.
But what I'm saying, you're not clearing it way upfield. You're not putting it into touch so that you can regroup and shape your team. You just giving it to the player and just making a meal of it. Not good defending at all.
3-1. 3-1.
There's no need to be rushing. You take your time.
Oh, that's sandwiching the player. Samson puts it out.
Maybe.
Oh no, that could never be right. That is never an attacker's ball. That is never an attacker ball, Tony.
Well,
it's a Lymers ball. Throw to attackers. Riley. Thompson. Riley. Samson. John. Good work there. Oh, good footwork there by Junior. Come on, he's trying to chip that one over. John gets the better of Carlos. Oh, that's, yes, Carlos is there. Still Carlos. Isaacs loses out. Isaac picks it back. Amoni Gums. Isaac gives it to Reed.
yeah,
Goal
no
kick.
See some
Very
pushing,
physical.
shoving, yeah.
Very physical. Reed, not too happy, but all ends well. What kind of clearance is that? Rovin goes down, and attackers is attacking. Beard with a shot goes wide.
Lymers just need one or two players who would be comfortable in playing the football, not rushing the play, not really forcing too much of it, and need the players who will try to dispossess the ball as much as possible, and just to release some of the pressure that is coming on the part of the attackers team. I don't think they have been very guided and careful as to how they want to play, trying to play it from the back, but for the most part, giving it away, and they would have started to get themselves together at going to the end of the first half, especially after they would have conceded, but now there's just gone maybe just a little flat. I mean, yes, they have had to pull out Colin, who's been a big part of their team as well, and just changing the dynamics and the setup of the team. Samuel coming on the inside, Grant on the right side, but just not getting enough midfield play to really make the attackers team work, Millie.
Indeed. Indeed. I'm going to say substitution for, would seem a double substitution for Lymers. See the man Tristan Richardson. Seem to be ready. Attackers is about to make a substitution. And it seemed to be a night for Roving, yes. That's a night for him. A night for him. Night for Colin through injury. Tristan. We'll wait to see who the other player is, but definitely Tristan will be coming on. The three substitutes awaiting the substitution. John lifts the ball. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Miscommunication, and Kieran Reid could not bury that opportunity.
He had a wide open goal, legged in to go for power, and all he had to do is just roll it into the back of the net. And a little bit of mixed up there from goalkeeper Bailey, and
that was his last opportunity because he's been substituted now.
Well, they're going to give Samuels, who has found himself on the bench. The attackers team has got quite a number of players.
That's a Shakroy Reid, the man in. Substitution. The number 6, which is Rovan, has been substituted for his number 6. That's Ikenya Brong. And Tristan is on the field for didn't see who he came on for there, Tony.
Well, you know.
Is it Carty? I think it's Carty. No, Carty is still on number 2.
We've seen. Did Samuel go off?
No, he's right here in front of us. Oh, spill. John scores his hat-trick in the 69th minute of play. The goalkeeper spills, and in the 69th minute of play, it's 4 goals to 1.
Bailey again, sloppy. I actually even thought that he should have been clearing his lines from that ball. From the time that ball was pushed through, I thought he should have been off his line already.
think the man who would have left the field is
Romney.
Romney. Yes, Romney would have left the field. Jan Romney. So Tristan, the man, taking his position. 4 goals to 1. 4 goals to 1. Are we going to see what happened last night? The speed of Tristan Richardson.
Well, they really don't have anything to lose. They need to throw caution to the wind, the Lymers. Bracha again.
Turning straight into Isaac. That's a foul.
Again, not just making the football a little too hard.
Yellow card being shown to. Who got that yellow card?
Bracha.
It must be Bradshaw. Free kick. Substitution is going to be made, and it's Isaac who makes way. Isaac makes way, and that is going to be for Finley, the speedy Finley.
Finley. Sure does have some speed.
He had some speed. Not sure if he still has the speed. Seemed to have put on some real weight there. Like Kenya Brown. Ball to the middle for John. Dispossessed by Bradshaw. Samuel. Bradshaw. No one Sidhu Bradshaw. Oh, Bradshaw giving it away. And the defense is left wanting now. Because 2 of the defenders are way out of position. Shot coming in there, and the keeper, the Finley.
Finley, look at those little sumo wrestlers there. Finley is just look so. What is Brad? Is
That's
that
Junior?
Junior doing?
Goal kick.
A little bit of indiscipline now has been creeping into. Lymers still need to just keep it tight, just continue playing good, positive football still, the correct way that is. I know they're losing 4 goals to 1, but they didn't do a lot in the second half so far. They have not, I don't know, I don't think Gomez has had a touch yet, Millie.
No, that's not had a touch of the ball. So far, here is Finley. Ball across. Straight to the hands of the keeper, harmlessly. Long ball, in search of Kean Lee. Pulls it back, Lee. Looks for Finley, finds Finley. Finley with the ball. Finley, what was that? What was that, Tony?
That was Finley special. That was Finley special.
Foul again going against Samson. Kenya Brown. It's it for Amoni. Still Amoni. Carty. Line for Brown. Dispossess. Thompson's going to pick it up. Riley. Long searching ball for John. But good header there by Carlos. John puts it forward. Shakwan was on the same page there. Grant. Foul. Ball being pulled back. Some 14 minutes remaining in this game, Tony. It's Lymers who is losing. Substitution will come. Who's going to give way? Carlos will give way to
Andrew. There's someone else.
See the number 25 there. That looks like a number 25. Not seeing that tall on our sheet. Is that number 25, Tony, on the back?
Yeah.
This could be a goal. Oh, how did Amani miss that one, Tony?
Well, he's been missing. That's what? Could have been 4.
My.
So he could have had 4 easy goals. And he would have been, his team would have been in business.
Not seen that number 25 on our sheet. Tony. We are seeing 2 number 15. We are seeing Simon Anthony and Van Drick. How about it's 2 number 15 on our sheet, not number 25? Does he look like a footballer? Tony, is that even a number on his shirt? John. Still John. Samson. Puts it wide for Tony, it just looks like a comedy show there. Who's that? I'm not sure.
Is that a number? Yeah, he's someone new because we were trying to sort him out.
I think I know who it is. I think I know who it is. I think that's Carlisle Hughes. That's who it looks like to me. It looks like Carlisle Hughes.
It looks like Carlisle Hughes. He's wearing what, number 28? Is that 28 or 26?
It doesn't look like a number at all.
It's at this number 20. It's either 28 or 26.
Looks like Carla Hughes to me.
Carla Hughes is a tad bit taller. Well, I think Coach Nigel gave me the name just a while ago when I was outside, but it's not registering right now. But into the 81st minute of play, 4-1 in favor of the attackers team. This one certainly not a lot of excitement especially on the part of the Lymers.
John. Beard. Ooh, went for the far post.
Yes.
Looked to call it in, and it was just unsuccessful. Double substitution for the attackers. Number 8 is going to make way. That is Thompson. And that looks like number 27. That looks like Duke. Centerval Duke. And number 20 is going to give way for number 17. Number 20, who is John. John will give way for number 17.
John looks like he doesn't want to come up.
For Chadwick Samuel.
Taking his blessed time.
I don't think that is good sportsmanship. What he's disappointed at to the point where he's not even going to the bench.
It's a team sport. You can't play the whole 90 minutes. How many goals he would have scored already?
He would have scored his hat-trick already. That's a handball. Not spotted. Chadwick Samuel. Ball cleared.
Samuel, I'm sure, is feeling a little bit of hard pressed or hard done because, he has been
A foundation attacker.
yes, and find himself just getting 8-9 minutes. It's not good at all.
Put this one through for the speedy Tristan. I went looking for Grant. Not going to find Grant. Oh, he does. Samuel.
Grant does well,
Yeah,
shields the ball well.
Goes. Oh,
Oh, that's what.
was that a shot?
Did somewhere and did shoot somewhere. But the goal is certainly not over there.
Tony, that must be Carlisle. Unless he has a twin brother that I knows nothing about.
Looks so, but in teetering out into what all the fervor has gone out of the game. Centerval Duke getting touch. Sampson giving Duke as many touches as possible, but he gives it straight to Junior.
Junior. Looking to send Kenya Brown running. Free kick. Lymers. And I'm surprised that Samson hasn't picked up a yellow card for the evening.
Well,
For the night.
person sure look like Carlisle Hughes for real. Millie. But I've not known him to be a footballer.
I know that he plays this straight in the cricket.
Yes.
Not doing
Junior
justice
trying to
there,
beat
Junior.
Gomez from there, but
Burton just going over to Jackson for a conversation. Samuel doing well. Good ball. Free kick. Samson. Chadwick. Ball through for Chadwick. Samuel. Good work done there by Carty. Closing down that shot.
yeah.
Ball to Kenya. Kenya goes with a shot.
I have no idea why Gomez tried to make everything look spectacular.
No one. Ooh.
Not sure he meant that, but
Indeed not.
it came off.
4-1 in favor of the attackers over Lymers FC. By Kenya Brown. Oh, gives it right back. Shakwan. Cleared there by Hughes. Here goes Gums again. That's a soft one. Anthony will cut this one off. Into the 89th minutes we go. Into the 89th minute of play.
Nicely defended there by the Lymers FC, and still looking to play, even though they are trailing in the final moments here of this half. It's 4-1, and hat-trick scored by John. And he's changed, and as if to say, that's it, not waiting. Maybe he has a plane to catch, Millie.
Maybe.
Has to go to work.
Unless he's walking in the stadium at the bar.
Certainly not good at all. All into the final moments in the 90th minute of play in this featured match, Zone 2. Lymers FC versus the Attackers. Lymers in the pink and black strip. Attackers FC in their traditional blue and black shorts. They are leading this encounter here 4-1 and looking to get their first win in the President's Cup 2022. So we saw a Zone 1 match between the Spartans FC and the Uprising team. Uprising coming away winning 3-2 in the end. And yesterday we had the Western Predators versus Diamond FC. Diamond FC overcoming the Predators 4-0. And in the nightcap it was Ducks over Eagles Club 8-2. And
Tony, how much goals I said we were gonna have in this? Yeah.
Well, I know DJ Tide said 3-2, but he's gone out the window because we entered the final minute of the play.
I told you we were gonna have 5 goals in this game.
Well, you have 5 goals actually, whether you meant on one side or on both sides, not sure.
I did said 5 goals. It doesn't matter where it goes. 5 goals. Still room for one more though. Attackers. Samuel. Good defensive work there by Bradshaw. Through 2 attackers. 3 minutes at a time. We have had one. We are almost 2 minutes. Shot here. Very tame one. From Duke. And we are into the final minute of stoppage time. Extra time. Here is Samuel. Kenya Brown sends it through. Ball for Grant. Can't find him. Carty Jr. Samuel.
Why did he cut back?
Kenya Brown of Tristan. Yeah. Defense vulnerable. Defense vulnerable. Bradshaw went. Luckily, his brother is there to cover. We've had 3 minutes. The whistle can go anytime now. Final whistle can go anytime. Now, ball goes out. It's 4-1. 3 minutes was shown. 3 minutes played. It continues.
What needs to see 5 goals were shown one side.
Finley. Hughes. Oh.
Good beat there by Finley and getting the final shot off with the.
Was that a beat?
Beat, yeah, as well. He did.
I'm not sure if that was a beat.
He did round the
Carlisle just came in. He missed the ball completely. And Finley said, okay, I have a free sheet inside. We have had 4 minutes.
Did Albert put up the time, or
3 minutes was shown on the clock.
Did he say 4 minutes?
3 minutes was shown.
Who usually give the time?
The referee will do.
Well, maybe he forgets. He said 3 minutes. Maybe he said 4 or 5. But
3 was shown. We are Button looks at his watch. A number of times you will hear the referee say they do not go with the clock, and because there are times that the clock is wrong, and so they go with their watch on their hand.
Okay. So
And so it could very well be a situation like that.
well, how long can
But
the clock be though?
the clock went off with the whistle. Button looks at his watch. We have had 5 minutes. We are into the 6th minute, and that's the game. That's the game. Final whistle come. It is 4 goals to 1. 4 goals to 1 in favor of the attackers. 4 goals to 1. The player has kicked with the ball. He has sent him for it, and he's going to be carded. He refused to go for the ball, and he gets a card. He kicks the ball away. The referee tells him, go for the ball. He refuses, and the referee gives him a card. Don't take those stupid cards. That's foolishness. The referee is right. The referee is right. You kick with the ball. The referee says, go for the ball. Just go for the ball.
Well, that's it, folks, from our studios here at the Raymond Igishad Technical Center. We are happy that you were able to view proceedings. The match petered out very tame in the end, not as much excitement as it had in the first half, but we do hope that you would have enjoyed. Those folks in Ireland, Argentina, and wherever you are, we are thankful that you could have joined us. Until next time, we bid you good evening, good morning, good night.